A significant number of young voters between the ages of 18 to 21, 22 are going to be voting for the Delhi elections. Now, when it comes to Delhi city, yes, women's safety and crime are on top of their priority list. This is what they want their member of parliament to address. But apart from that, a range of these issues that youngsters are going to be voting upon or voting on this time around. I spoke earlier to a bunch of these young women. Listen in to what they said. वो सबसे पहला काम क्या करे? Whoever you choose.
Safety for women first, and
then education quality,
Okay, you?
hygiene,
All right.
infrastructure.
Infrastructure. What about you?
Yeah, sanitation and education in my locality.
Okay, your
mainly women's safety.
women's safety is a big issue. I want to know how important is crime an issue for you? Crime and safety of women.
I feel like जैसे कि गुजरात में there are places where women like leave their houses at night, but दिल्ली में हम ऐसे नहीं घूम सकते रात में. So like to make a much safer surrounding, I wanna feel like रात में भी हम घूम सके आराम से, ऐसा भी नहीं है.
Same goes with Uttar Pradesh also. The same issues transfer from state to state, but states are dealing with this issue at serious point of level. But in Delhi, it's just as same ki we are really feel unsafe at night. Our parents stopped us because they have the issue na ki for our safety only, for their daughter's safety only, women are still unsafe in Delhi.
As what do you want your neta to raise or to talk about?
ये जो जितने भी रिलीजन इश्यूज है, ये हमेशा इलेक्शन टाइम ही क्यों उठते हैं? मेन बात ये है कि ये पहले नहीं उठते हैं, लेकिन इलेक्शंस टाइम ये सब इतने उठ जाते हैं कि लोग इसी के ऊपर सिर्फ ध्यान देते हैं और वोट करते समय इसमें ध्यान नहीं देते कि हमें जिसमें ध्यान देना चाहिए, हमें एजुकेशन ना हमें इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, उस पर सब कुछ भूल जाते हैं. उनको सिर्फ रिलीजन याद आता है कि नहीं, धर्म ही हमारा सब कुछ है, धर्म ही हमें खाना देगा, धर्म हमें सब कुछ देगा.
The only woman candidate contesting from Delhi believes that safety of women will be taken care of. In Delhi, because of its nature, it is law and order is not under the Delhi government. So you as a member of parliament, if at all you are elected, have a responsibility on your shoulder to echo the sentiments of the people on the ground, because we just don't feel safe.
I think come July things will change. The laws like IPC, CRPC and the Evidence Act that we inherited from the British were actually product of a colonial rule. For the first time, Bharat is going to get a criminal justice system where the laws are going to be made by Bharatiya, keeping Bharatiya people in mind. If a law it has a level of deterrence to it, it will automatically control the crime. And because the new laws are so strict and so clear, they don't have a separate defining section and a separate punitive section. It's very, very clearly drafted. I think you're going to see a remarkable change in Delhi. 40-year-old Basuri Swaraj is the candidate from New Delhi constituency. In her campaign, she invokes her mother, veteran BJP leader Sushma Swaraj, who passed away a few years ago.
और मोदी है तो मुमकिन है, याद रखना, वचन पूर्ति की पराकाष्ठा का नाम है नरेंद्र मोदी.
Veteran Bharatiya Janata Party leader late Sushma Swaraj's daughter Basuri Swaraj is campaigning in the New Delhi constituency. She is hoping to win against Aam Aadmi Party's Somnath Bharti. She says she has a fresh set of ideas for the people of this new Delhi constituency, which is in fact battling the regular problems of Bijli, Sadak, Pani. In spite of the fact that this is where Lutyens Delhi is. Delhi's richest live in this particular area, but it's a mix as far as the constituency is concerned. It also has urban slums, and Basuri says that she knows what the problems are and is willing to address them. Basuri Swaraj, I've met your mother earlier, and what a legacy that Mrs. Sushma Swaraj has left behind. What do you have to say about filling in those shoes?
I would be a fool to try to fulfill those shoes. There can only be one Sushma Swaraj. I'm here to be the best version of Basuri Swaraj. And yes, I must have done something really right in my last life to deserve a mother like Srimati Sushma Swaraj. But I'll tell you, as far as my political journey is concerned, I'm just a Karyakarta of the Bharatiya Janata Party and nothing more. Not too far away from where Basuri is campaigning is her competitor
in a door-to-door campaign.
बटन दबेगा, बटन दबेगा, बटन दबेगा.
Basiri Swaraj is your opponent. How do you look at your opponent?
See, I'm not new to this. Fourth time, people gave me all the 3 municipal seats because they could link vote with work. Just by changing the face, things will not change. लोगों ने अपने हाथ जला रखे हैं, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, जो कांग्रेस और आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग हैं वो तो मुझे वोट करेंगे. जो बीजेपी के लोग भी हैं वो भी मुझे वोट करेंगे. वो कहते हैं हमको मोदी जी कहना मानना है. मोदी जी ने कहा है कि परिवारवाद के खिलाफ वोट करो. ठीक है, तो परिवारवाद के खिलाफ इस बार जनता वोट करेगी. मोदी जी कहते हैं कि भाई कामदार को वोट करो, नामदार को वोट मत करो. क्या कर रही भाजपा प्रत्याशी? मैं फलाने की बेटी हूँ, यही परिचय है. ठीक है, तो उस परिचय का मतलब क्या है? काम तो है नहीं, नाम के आधार पे. तो कामदार को जनता वोट करेगी. इस बार जनता नामदार को वोट नहीं करेगी. जितने वादे उन्होंने किए थे सब वादों पे फेल रही है. चाहे एम्प्लॉयमेंट का हो, इन्फ्लेशन का हो, वुमेन सिक्योरिटी का हो, चाहे जीडीपी का हो, डॉलर की प्राइस का हो, रुपये स्ट्रेंथनिंग करने का हो, पेट्रोल के दाम का हो, जो सिलेंडर का दाम था उसका हो. हर लिहाज से भाजपा चारों खाने चित है. आज एक भी समस्या का समाधान नहीं किया है. तो सब कोई चाहता है इस बार कि आम आदमी पार्टी इंडिया अलायंस को जिताओ, जिससे कि देश की समस्या को समाधान आ सके.
Parivarvad, religion, politics and crime. While there is rhetoric around these issues, what's disappointing is that other critical issues of grave importance in the national capital are finding no mention in these elections. These are issues of air pollution and water pollution.
ये अरविंद की पोल है दावे की, जो कहते हैं दिल्ली को मैंने विश्व का सुंदर शहर बना दिया. ये मेरा आप देखेंगे, ये है विश्व का शहर.
दूसरा घाट में बहुत अच्छा रहता है, साफ सुथरा पानी. यहाँ तो बदबू मारता है पानी ने.
This is the Yamuna River, arguably the most polluted river in the entire country. Research has shown that the 22-kilometer stretch of the river, of the Yamuna River in Delhi city, in the national capital, is actually the most toxic. Industrial wastes are dumped in it. Elections have come and gone. Delhi Assembly elections, also Lok Sabha elections. Promises have been made by MPs that they will work in tandem with the Delhi government, with the Haryana government to clean up the river, clean up the Yamuna. But the results are for us to see. People, in fact, living in this stretch repeatedly talk about how this is a classic example of failed promises, be it any political party, be it any election. The river is polluted. Now, I know the Delhi government, Aam Aadmi Party, before it came to power, promised that they will clean up the river. The elections around the corner in Delhi as well. But members of parliament have also spoken about it in the past. Now, MPs, candidates who are contesting from East Delhi, for example, are saying that within 100 days they will clean up the Yamuna. What do you have to say about that?
I think this is exactly the kind of rhetoric we don't need. I think that for the last 20-30 years, if you look at Maili Yamuna case, which is there in Supreme Court for more than 3 decades, we have been trying to clean Yamuna and we have not been successful. In fact, the quality, river water quality has actually deteriorated over a period of time. We need an action plan, and Yamuna cannot be cleaned only by Delhi government, because Yamuna is a multi-state river. It has Haryana, it has Punjab, it has Uttar Pradesh. Haryana is ruled by BJP. MPs here are from BJP, and BJP had absolute majority. It was something that could have been done, but unfortunately, River Action Plan has not got the kind of result that we desire. But this is a pure parliamentary issue.
These are the forgotten people of Delhi, the residents of the Yamuna floodplains where I am right now. They've been staying here at the floodplains for years, some of them say for decades together, and they consider these jhuggis at the banks of the Yamuna River their home. However, Delhi has not welcomed them. They say they are often chased away. Sometimes they're forced to go and stay right across from here at the DND or below the flyovers here in Mayur Vihar in East Delhi because the flood waters fill this entire area and they have no home to go to, no place to go to. They say we don't even know what to vote for because whatever we want from the authorities, from the government is simple, basic, right to livelihood, right to live in this area. They've also spoken about the promises that have been made in the past. ऊपर आ जाता है बरसात में,
जाना पड़ता है यहाँ से निकल के पुश्ते पे रोड पे।
कहते यहाँ बहुत है, हम लोग के जैसे खेत जोत देते फसल लगता है खेत में, बेलदारी करके आदमी खा रहे हैं, फिर पानी का सुविधा भी नहीं है, जुग्गी भी तोड़ देते हैं, बाढ़ आता है हम लोग रोड पर भागते हैं, कोई सुविधा नहीं है हम लोग
क्या
के।
बोलते हैं आपको कि आप यहाँ की नहीं है?
हाँ भगाते हैं यहाँ से हम लोग को कि यहाँ नहीं रहो। अच्छा। हम लोग के जहाँ जुग्गी वही मकान दे दे।
और उसने बोला था जहाँ जुग्गी वहाँ मकान?
मोदी बोला था।
हाँ?
मोदी भी बोला था, केजरीवाल भी बोल के गया था। जब वोट आता तो यही बोलते हैं, जब वोट खत्म हो जाता तो कोई झांकने भी नहीं आते हैं। जब वोट आता है तो वही बोलते हैं ये सुविधा कर देंगे, लाइट देंगे तो ये देंगे वो देंगे, कुछ भी नहीं देते हैं।
जब वोट का काम रहता है ना सबका आता है यहाँ पर जुगी करने के लिए, चलो देखने के लिए। जब जीत जाता ना कुछ भी नहीं देता मेरे लोग को, राशन पानी कुछ नहीं,
खाने पीने कुछ नहीं देता है। कहीं तो मेरा जुगी कल परसों फिर टूट जाएगा तो कहाँ रहूँगा।
कार वाले आते हैं ना, वो बोलता है क्या जुगी तोड़ूंगा, किरात वाले आते हैं जुगी तोड़ने के लिए। हाँ आते रहता है।
ये तो जबरदस्ती फिर तोड़ दिया
तो मैं लोग
पिन्नी टांग के 6 महीना से।
The campaign for 7 Lok Sabha seats in the national capital is almost drawing to a close. The big question here is whether the people of Delhi will give the Bharatiya Janata Party a chance once again in all of these seats, or at least in some of these seats. There is fair amount of anti-incumbency, but are the people of Delhi willing to give the BJP chance once again, or are they going to put their trust, their faith on the Aam Aadmi Party and Congress combined in the national capital? We'll find out on the 4th of June.